Ever wondered what it's like to live in Denmark as a foreigner? Welcome to the virtual guide that seeks to navigate the ins and outs of Danish life from an outsider's perspective. There's no denying that Denmark, with its rich history, breathtaking landscapes, and high living standards, is a dream destination for many. But moving to a new country comes with its own set of challenges, and Denmark is no exception. Our topic today holds relevance for anyone considering a move to this Nordic country, whether for work, study, or just a change of scenery. We will delve into the practical aspects of surviving in Denmark as a foreigner, shedding light on key areas that can make or break your Danish experience. First, we'll take a look at Danish culture, which is an interesting blend of modernism and traditional values. Understanding the culture will help you blend in and feel more at home in your new surroundings. Next, we'll tackle the Danish language. While English is widely spoken, learning the local language can open doors and make everyday life much easier. Then, we'll navigate the often tricky waters of managing finances in Denmark. We'll discuss everything from opening a bank account to understanding taxes and budgeting for daily expenses. Finding accommodation is another essential aspect we'll explore. The housing market in Denmark can be competitive, so knowing where to look and what to expect can give you a leg up. Last but not least, we'll guide you through the Danish bureaucracy, which can sometimes feel like a labyrinth for newcomers. Understanding how the system works can save you a lot of time and stress. This journey we're about to embark on is not just about survival, but thriving in a new environment. It's about setting down roots and making a home in a foreign land. So buckle up and get ready for a virtual journey into the heart of Denmark. Diving straight in, the first thing you need to survive in Denmark as a foreigner is a grasp on Danish culture. Denmark, a small Scandinavian country, is known for its unique cultural elements that set it apart from the rest of the world. Firstly, let's talk about hygge. Pronounced hygge, this Danish word is central to the Danish way of life. It's a feeling of coziness, contentment, and well-being found through enjoying simple pleasures of life. Think of a warm fire, woolen socks, and a hot cup of cocoa. That's hygge for you. Next, the Danish culture praises equality. The Danish society values social equality highly, and it's reflected in their everyday life. Status or hierarchy isn't as pronounced as in many other cultures. Everyone is treated with the same level of respect, regardless of their job or social standing. Moreover, Danes are known for their punctuality. They value their time and expect the same from others. If you're invited to a social gathering, make sure you're not late. In fact, being early is appreciated. So if you're planning to fashionably late, think again. Lastly, Danes are known for their directness. They believe in clear, straightforward communication. While it might seem a little blunt at first, it's not meant to offend. It's just their way of getting to the point without unnecessary fluff. Understanding these cultural nuances is crucial to integrate into Danish society. It's not just about learning what to do, but also about understanding why it's done. This will not only help you in your interactions with the locals, but also make your stay in Denmark more enjoyable and fulfilling. So, whether you're savoring a moment of hygge, standing firm for equality, being punctual, or embracing directness, remember you're not just adopting Danish customs, you're becoming a part of the Danish way of life. Remember, when in Denmark, do as the Danes do. Next on our survival guide is the Danish language. Daunting as it may seem, it's not impossible. Now let's dive in and unravel the beauty of this unique Nordic language. Danish, spoken by over 6 million people, is not just a means of communication, it's a cultural symbol, a ticket to understanding the Danish way of life. While it's true that most Danes are fluent in English, learning Danish can provide a richer, more fulfilling experience in Denmark. It can aid in acclimating to your new environment, enhancing both your social and professional interactions. So where does one start? Well, there are plenty of resources available. From language schools such as the Copenhagen Language Center to online platforms like Duolingo and Babbel, these offer structured lessons where you can learn at your own pace. And let's not forget about language exchange meetups, a fun and sociable way to practice your Danish while meeting new people. Remember, language learning is a journey, not a destination. Start with the basics. Learn common phrases and words. Talk for thank you, hedge for hello, farvel for goodbye. Practice pronunciation. Danish is known for its soft consonants and unique vowels, so don't be disheartened if you struggle initially. The key is consistency and practice. One pro tip is to immerse yourself in the language. Listen to Danish music, watch Danish films or TV shows with subtitles. Try to think in Danish rather than translating from English. This will help you to think and respond faster in conversations. When learning Danish, it's important to stay patient and persistent. It might be challenging initially, but remember, every word, every phrase you learn brings you one step closer to feeling at home in Denmark. Don't be shy to practice your Danish in public. Most Danes will appreciate your effort and might even help you improve. Embrace your mistakes. They're a part of the learning process. Learning Danish, even just a few phrases, can open doors to a more authentic Danish experience. So, let's take this journey together, one Danish word at a time. Now let's talk money. Denmark is a welfare state, which means high taxes, but also high benefits. In Denmark, the cost of living can seem quite steep, especially if you're coming from a country where prices are generally lower. Rent, utilities, groceries, transportation, and leisure activities all come with a price tag that might make your eyes water at first. But remember, it's all relative. The salaries in Denmark are generally higher to match the cost of living. Now about those high taxes. Yes, they can be as much as half of your salary, but these taxes are what fuel the welfare state. They fund the healthcare system, education, and infrastructure that make Denmark such a pleasant place to live. And don't forget, if you're a student or unemployed, the state provides benefits like free healthcare, study grants, and unemployment funds. Managing your finances in Denmark means understanding the tax system. You'll need to get a tax card and possibly even hire a tax consultant to help you navigate the complexities. But don't let this intimidate you. There are many resources available to help you understand and manage your taxes. The benefit system in Denmark is also something to get your head around. This includes everything from child benefits to pensions. Knowing how these work and what you're entitled to can make your financial life in Denmark much easier. Budgeting and saving money in Denmark can be a challenge, but it's not impossible. There are plenty of ways to stretch your kroner. Shop at discount grocery stores, take advantage of the efficient public transportation instead of owning a car, and enjoy the many free or low-cost leisure activities available. Remember, managing your finances is more than just about surviving. It's about understanding how the system works so you can thrive and enjoy all the benefits that Denmark has to offer. It might take some time and effort, but the result is a comfortable, secure life in one of the happiest countries in the world. Understanding the financial landscape in Denmark is crucial to avoid any unpleasant surprises. Finding the right place to live is key to settling down in any new country, and Denmark is no different. In Denmark, the housing market is vibrant, offering a variety of options to suit different needs and budgets. Whether you're looking for a cozy apartment in the heart of Copenhagen, a spacious villa in the suburbs, or a charming farmhouse in the countryside, Denmark's got you covered. Let's talk about the types of accommodations available. Apartments, known locally as lejlighed, are the most common type of housing in the city areas. They range from studio apartments to multi-bedroom units. Houses, called hus or villa, are more common in the suburbs and rural areas. Shared housing, or bofællesskab, is another popular option, especially among students and young professionals. It's a great way to save on rent and utilities while getting to know locals and other expats. Now, how do you find these accommodations? Websites and agencies are your best bet. Websites like Boligportal and Lejebolig offer listings for apartments and houses. You can filter by location, size, price, and more. Agencies can also help match you with the right property, but they often charge a fee for their services. Social media groups are another useful resource. They can provide insights into the local housing market and sometimes even exclusive listings. Word of mouth also works wonders, so don't be shy to ask around. Before signing any lease, make sure to read it thoroughly and understand all the terms. Rent in Denmark is usually quoted per month, and it's common to pay a deposit of up to 3 months' rent up front. And a pro tip, Danish landlords love punctuality and a clean credit history, so make sure you have your documents in order and show up on time for your viewing appointments. Lastly, don't rush. Finding the right place can take time, but with patience and persistence, you'll find a home that suits your needs and helps you truly embrace the Danish way of life. Remember, patience is key when searching for the perfect Danish home. One cannot escape bureaucracy, and in Denmark it's a well-oiled machine. To live and thrive in Denmark, it is essential to understand the intricacies of its bureaucracy. This system encompasses everything from immigration rules to the healthcare system and taxes. Let's start with immigration rules. Denmark has strict immigration laws, but don't let that intimidate you. The key to navigating this system is staying proactive. Always double-check your visa requirements and stay ahead of any deadlines. Remember, the Danish Immigration Service is your friend. They're there to help you navigate this process, so don't hesitate to reach out to them with any questions. Moving on to the healthcare system, Denmark boasts one of the world's best healthcare services, but it can be a bit of a labyrinth to newcomers. Once you've obtained your CPR number, you're eligible for free healthcare. This includes everything from doctor's appointments to hospital stays. The primary tip here is to keep your yellow health insurance card with you at all times. This little piece of plastic is your ticket to all healthcare services. Lastly, let's talk about taxes. Yes, the dreaded T word. In Denmark, taxes fund everything from roads to schools, and yes, that world-class healthcare we just talked about. Understanding the Danish tax system is crucial. Your tax rate will depend on your income and personal circumstances. The Danish Tax Agency, or Skattestyrelsen, offers comprehensive guides and assistance to help you understand your tax obligations. There's no denying that Danish bureaucracy is complex, but it's also incredibly efficient. As long as you stay organized, proactive, and patient, you'll find it's surprisingly manageable. Don't be afraid to ask questions and seek help when you need it. Remember, these systems are in place to ensure your time in Denmark is safe, comfortable, and enjoyable. Navigating Danish bureaucracy might seem overwhelming, but with the right approach, it's manageable. Just like learning a new language, it takes time and practice. But once you get the hang of it, you'll be sailing through the Danish system with ease. So there you have it, your survival guide to thriving in Denmark as a foreigner. Let's take a swift yet comprehensive rewind through the key points we've touched upon in the last 14 minutes. Starting off, we delved into understanding Danish culture. We've seen how the Danes value humility, equality, and directness. They have a deep respect for rules and societal norms. And there's a strong sense of community and togetherness embodied in the concept of hygge. Being aware of these cultural nuances can help you blend in and connect with the locals on a deeper level. Next, we explored the importance of learning the Danish language. While most Danes are proficient in English, being able to converse in Danish can open many doors, socially and professionally. It's a challenging language, no doubt, but remember, there are numerous resources available to help you, from language schools to online platforms. Then we moved on to managing finances. Denmark is not a cheap country to live in, so budgeting becomes crucial. We talked about the cost of living, taxes, and the importance of having a local bank account. We also touched upon the Danish krone and how understanding the currency can help you navigate your daily expenses. Finding accommodation was our next stop. We discussed how the housing market in Denmark can be competitive, especially in big cities like Copenhagen and Aarhus. We highlighted the importance of starting your search early, understanding your rights as a tenant, and negotiating your rental agreement. Navigating Danish bureaucracy was our final topic. We discussed how Denmark has a highly organized and digitized public system. Whether it's your residence permit, CPR number, or health insurance, it's essential to understand the procedures and requirements to ensure a smooth transition. In the end, remember that adapting to a new country takes time. There will be challenges, there will be moments of self-doubt, and there will be times when you miss home. But remember, every expat goes through this. What's important is to stay patient, stay positive, and embrace the journey. Denmark is a beautiful country with a lot to offer. From its rich history, stunning landscapes, and modern design, to its high standard of living, excellent public services, and warm people, it's truly a great place to live. And with these insights, you're well equipped to navigate through the initial hurdles and truly immerse yourself in the Danish way of life. So take a deep breath, pack your bags, and get ready to embark on your Danish adventure. And don't forget to keep this survival guide handy, because As we've seen, understanding the culture, learning the language, managing your finances, finding accommodation, and navigating the bureaucracy are your keys to thriving in Denmark. Denmark is a beautiful country with a lot to offer. With these tips in hand, you're well equipped to make the most of your Danish adventure.